music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
love. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my what? Oh, I just wiped my eye, and I'm like, why is it a hole in my dress? It's not. It's like a little tear, because I'm tired, and I was yawning because it's 3:45 in the morning. Anyway, I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for the have and the have not. This is season 5, episode 22. This is the season finale. Well, no, it's not, because it'll be back on in a month. It comes back on in August. So cool. Anyway, so if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and then after you do that, or if you've already done that, to be sure to hit the notification bell, because it lets you know when I have new videos up on my channel. Because y'all know I upload all day and all night, of different days, of different times, it's always a different time or something, baby. Anyway, we see that Candace crazy ass then killed Oscar. Okay, pushed him out the window. He dead to the damn bed, dead to the streets. Okay, dead to the windows, the walls. Oscar is dead, and Candace is like just looking over out the window, like breeze is coming in. First of all, I feel like up that high, the breeze would like knock her ass out. I mean, like, it wasn't enough wind. Anyway, we know this is just TV. So she kind of slowly walks back to her room. I mean, if I just pushed him out the window, I'm gonna be walking pretty fast. Like, I don't want to lollygag. I want to just, get up out of there. So when she gets back to her room, Arcade is like looking for her too. So Arcade, she opens the door and just goes in. So he goes in too. And he's like, what's wrong with you? He's dead. He's like, who dead? Oscar, because of me? I'm like, Arcade, this isn't about you. He's like, what happened? She's like, I pushed him out the window. He's like, what? She then tells him to write a note. He's stupid because he's listening. She says, write a note, but don't get your fingerprints on it. How is that possible? Okay, it's going to be some kind of goddamn fingerprints. Anyway, she writes a whole, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. I got to go. Bye, bye, bye. Whatever, a little instinct song. And he takes it. She says, no, go take it, put it in his room, because I know you got a little master key, because you be stealing. Arcade, he's a thief. And so he goes and he puts it in the room. He comes back. He's like, what happened? He caught me in the elevator. He beat me up a little bit or whatnot. And then I pushed him out the window. He's like, why? Like, what did you do? Like, why would you kill him? He stole $4 million from me. He's like, okay, he stole $4 million from me, and then I stole that from him ×2. I'm like, but girl, you ain't got the money, but it is what it is. Anyway, so she like, look, I need you to get back to work. I need you to go down there and let me know what the police think. I'm like, why does people act like she the boss of all bosses? Why do people let Jim and Candace boss them around? First of all, I would have been there and broke both Candace kneecaps. Okay, well, 1, 2. Because she quick on the feet. Take her kneecaps out, she will no longer be quick on the feet. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, we do see Kathryn. So Kathryn and Hannah are still at the police station. So Kathryn was outside crying. She had to wipe her little face. Hannah's on the inside like, where's my son? And they're like, he not here yet, ma'am. He coming in the squad car. So Kathryn then comes in and she lets Hannah know, look, Hannah, I have to tell you something, okay? I know that Benny didn't do this. She's like, how do you know that? Like, how do you know? I know who did it. It was Wyatt. Wyatt did it. She's like, what? Like, what? How long have you known? She's like, I haven't known long. Did you know when I told you? She was like, look, I haven't known long, like I told you. I figured when you told me, she said, I knew that he hit someone, that he killed that. No, she said, I know he hurt someone. I just didn't know who it was. But when you mentioned what happened with Benny, I had to put 2 and 2 together, and I figured it out not long after that. But I have not known long. So, she's like, but don't worry about it. She's like, but they need, Benny in jail. Like, why would Benny be arrested? Like, she's like, look, I told Marty. Marty knows. That's why I kept telling you to call Marty. He's on his way down there. well, no, you have to. She's like, look, the reason I was here at the police station was because I was turning Wyatt in. I was telling the police what he done. He need to pay for what he's done. And now Kathryn again is going, oh my God, it's my son. I'm just saying, I can't take this, Hannah. I'm like, girl, look, Wyatt is your son, absolutely. But Wyatt wants you dead, okay? Wyatt has made it pretty darn clear that he does not want anything to do with you or Jim. And you still love your child regardless. But at the end of the day, the reason he's so reckless is because y'all have never made him take accountability for his actions. So I do like that Kathryn is making him do that now. However, I need this to stick though. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it to be no like, oh, we're going to really put Benny away. Like, I don't need that to happen. Anyway, when Kathryn's like freaking out, oh my God, I don't know what to do. He's my son. I love him. I feel like I betrayed him. She's like, look, I know how you feel. I did the same thing with Candace. Nah, it's different. You don't like Candace, okay? At the end of the day, Kathryn cared more about Wyatt than you care about Candace. Like, you give zero fucks about Candace. But she's like, it'll be okay. We have to do the best we can do. It'll be okay. So Kathryn says, I have to leave. I have to go. So she's going somewhere else, and she says to stay here. Marty will be here. Have we ever really seen Marty? They talk about Marty a lot, but I don't recall Marty ever really being seen on the show. And Marty is such a little regular white guy lawyer name. Marty McFly. Damn it. Is he back from the future? Anyway, we see that whole thing. Next, we do see Rapist Jim. His new name is Rapist Jim. Yes, I said that. Rapist Jim and Hooker Gia is coming down the stairs. I'm not walking next to my rapist. It just can't happen for me. Okay, especially not looking like ain't nothing wrong. But whatever. So they walking downstairs and they realize it's a whole bunch of police. They're like, what the hell is going on? Like, what's going on? No one knew Oscar was someone fell out a window. I mean, but the one I'm assuming he's screaming going down. So did no one not hear a screaming man? Oh, anyway, let me not do that. So he then goes to step away. She goes her step away. She then calls the DA office, the Asian man, and says, I got Jim talking. He trusts me now. We need to do this soon. Like, you need to hurry up and get me wired up so like get him to say some things. But we know she lying because we know that Jim probably told her to do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So the guy like, okay, cool, good. Okay, that's great. But we then see Sarah is sitting right there when the DA dude say, my little informant, she's going to get Jim on recording, confessing to whatever. Sarah ass then called Jim and say, yeah, she going to wear a wire. I can't believe that. Jim is the rapist and a murderer and a piece of shit. And I just want him to get what's coming to him, if you ask me. Okay. I need Tyler Perry shows never let the person who's supposed to get it. Okay. Every show he did, he's done. The person, like on Why Did I Get Married? Keisha never got her ass beat the way Keisha should have got her ass beat for playing Marcus and not being his kid. On If Loving You Is Wrong, Eddie and Randall ass is still alive. It's some bullshit if you ask me. And on this show, Veronica crazy ass and Jim crazy ass ain't had nothing happen to them. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? David smacked Veronica. Oh, whatever. Yeah, Amanda was killed. But Amanda was killed too early in the season before Jim was really an asshole. Okay? I need something to happen to them. Nah, bitches. That's just my opinion. Anyway, I went off on a whole other tangent. We do see Jim ass. He sees Justin and he's like, hey officer, I need some. I know you're the kid from my son's apartment. I want to know what's going on here right now. Justin like, sir, it's the police matter, we can't discuss it. Do you know who I am? I am Jim Cryer. I was running for governor. Jim, you ain't shit, bruh. I don't even think Jim is a judge anymore. I mean, who is he? Okay, he has no. Why does people just not say, Jim, go fuck yourself, bruh? Leave it at that. Anyway, I'm gonna have you brought up on charges. On what charges? What charges? You have no authority here, bruh. You was arrested for like murder. Go away, Jim. Go away. But just to tell some of you, I'm saying, some guy jumped, some guy named Oscar something. He's like, what? He's like, oh, did you know him? No, I didn't. Yes, the fuck you did. You knew that, man. Anyway, Jim then hurries up and leaves. As Jim's leaving, we see Jeffrey coming in, but he walks like Jeffrey doesn't. I don't think Jeffrey didn't see Justin, and Justin didn't notice Jeffrey until Jeffrey was on the elevator and the doors were closed, and he caught a glimpse of Jeffrey going up, and he just looked at the. Okay, where is he going? He's out lobby. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going whatever floor it was. He's finding out what floor he's going to be on. Justin's really crazy, really crazy. Back at David and Erica's house, Erica still does not like David's furniture, and he tells her, you know what, just take it all back to the store. Take it all back and get new stuff. And she's like, oh, look, no, I can't. This is your house. He's like, no, this is our house. And then she's like, David, oh, God. So I'm like, oh, that's cute. Anyway, she's like, okay, I'll call a cab, to go to the store. Because remember, Veronica blew up her car. He says, oh, no, you don't only work. You know what? Let's go outside real quick. He bought her a car. She's like, I'm so sorry that my Veronica blew up your last one. I'm like, bitches. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, David. Ah! She's happy. But he has to do some work. So she does not want to drive the car until they can ride off together. No, that's not what happened. Jim pulled up. And so him and Jim had to talk. So she went in the house to wait for David. So Jim basically pops up to say, hey, your boy Oscar, you know how to pick him, right? You really know how to pick him, bro. He like, what are you talking about? He's like, Oscar killed himself. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, he jumped out of a window. He's like, he wouldn't do that. That's not what happened. And it wasn't at all. But this, to me, is what seems like they are both idiots. Oscar was trying to get your money back. Candace is the person who took your money. The fact that Oscar ends up dead after money goes missing and he killed himself, y'all ain't smart. Y'all can't put two and two together and say Candace did it. Look. Oh my God. Tyler, I need you to work harder, bro. My head was so bad. Work a little bit harder. This because the storylines has been some bullshit. Anyway, he says, yeah, Oscar jumped, killed himself, and my money missing. Yeah, because Candace took my money. And who has my money? Benny. Yep, it's in Benny's account. But, technically, it's Benny and his mama's account. So, David then says, yeah, Benny Young got arrested. So supposedly he robbed the bar and stabbed them alone or whatever. Jim's like, you don't say. And he's in jail. Okay. You know what? I need you to get us a meeting. I need to talk to him ASAP. I'm like, Jim, for what? But David said, Jim said, I'm going to set it up. So David then tells Erica, I have to go handle some business and I'll come back later. And then she said, okay, when you come back later, then we can go for a ride in the car. So David leaves in his own car, and we see the killer, the hitman that Veronica hired, is sitting across the street watching the house, thinking like a little repairman or whatever. So he then calls Veronica and says, yeah, he bought her a car. I'm like, why you snitching, bruh? Whole out snitching. Did he? A car? Well, okay, you can make that be the whatever. So he's like, all right, well, it's going to be big. It's going to be really, really big. I'm like, look, just get it done or whatever. He says, yeah, they order new furniture, so when that happens, we're going to do it then. I'm like, okay, this is just so sad. We're going to know she's going to get killed. Anyway, we do see that Jim gets in to see Benny. And when he does, because Benny said, like, are you my lawyer? First of all, Benny, you know he isn't because you know who he is. Benny, you're stupid. Okay, you're stupid, Benny. Anyway, and he's stupid enough to listen to Jim say, I'm your lawyer. I can get you out of here, but you have something that belongs to me. Your sister took some money from me. I want it back. And if you don't get it back, because I know you're in here for killing them alone, they'll find you, they'll murder you, they'll do whatever they want to do to you. And Benny just like, I'm like, Benny, you have the fucking right to remain silent. Remain silent, Benny. Remain silent. But Benny's stupid. Okay, he's just saying, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. I didn't do this. Whatever. If you don't get me my money back, I don't know what the fuck you think you're talking. I do like he balked up on Jim and said, I don't know who you think you're talking to, bro. Don't, whatever. I'm grown ass man in these streets. I'm you grown ass scrub. But whatever. So as they're talking, Hannah walks in with Marty. Okay, this is the first scene that we've seen of Marty that I can remember. And she's like, what are you doing in here? What is y'all talking about? Nothing. We just talking. I'm like, Benny, just be honest, Lord Jesus. Yeah, we're just having a little come to Jesus moment or whatever. We're just talking. So neither one of them would say what they talking about. Marty then says, Benny, come on, you're free to go. Jim says, what? What? Who's free? How is that possible? How is it? Don't worry about it, white man, okay? So she then says, Benny, let's go. Marty then says, because they found the real killer. Whatever. Who was the real killer? And he was like, your son. Kathryn turned him in. Sorry, Jim. What? What is that, velvet? And then Hannah says, yeah, she had a come to Jesus moment. She sure the fuck did. Okay. All right, girl. Get it done. Is the evil laugh that Hannah should have did when he walked out of there mad and pissed off. So if you've been watching this far, I forgot to do this on my other videos today. If you've been watching this far, the code to someone said, what's the point of these codes? Do I get something special? It's a fucking game. Play along. Anyway, if you have been watching this long, put the code. What code? Oh, put in pillow, bed, Chase lounge, chair of course, or sofa. Put in one of those. Because pillows are comfortable to lay on, beds are comfortable to sleep on, chases are comfortable to do things on, and couches are also comfortable to do things on. So yeah. Anyway, we see Justin is stalking Jeffrey. He's calling Jeffrey. He is calling him to basically hear Jeffrey's voice to try to see which room Jeffrey is in. Like, as Jeffrey's talking, Justin is going room to room like, listen, I say Justin is crazy. Full out crazy. So, I keep burping, Lord Jesus. Jeffrey does not know that Jeffrey does not know that Justin knows he's in the hotel. Because when Justin says, where are you? He says, I'm at the place you ransacked because I'm still pissed off or whatever. But again, Justin knows he's actually at the hotel. So at this point in time, just like, you know what, I'm done talking to you. Bye. He hangs his phone. But then Arcade comes up off the elevator. And remember last episode, Arcade said he was going to come to Jeffrey's room. So he does go to a room, which is Jeffrey's, and Justin did not know which room was Jeffrey's until Arcade went to the room, and when Jeffrey opened the door, he heard Jeffrey's voice. Jesus Christ and Mary, and it's kind of crazy. So Arcade in there, basically trying to get trying to get Jeffrey to want to do some things, that Jeffrey like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm good. Why are you here? I don't want, no, thank you. You can leave. Arcade is like, we can sip some wine. I can get comfortable or whatever. He takes off one suspender. You can take off the other. Arcade is cute. He is really, really cute. But he's the kind of cute where he up to something. Like, he not regular cute. Like, he the kind of cute where you like, you don't like me for no reason cute. You know what I'm saying? You want to like me so that I'll like you and you can like rob me. That's the kind of cute he is. So, and it's a knock at the door. I'm like, who is that? Who can that be? It's Justin. He's like, well, what do we have here? I'm like, Justin, you are full-fledged stalker, homie. Arcade then recognizes Justin as the cop who arrested him. Justin then recognizes Arcade as the guy I arrested. Jeffrey like, this is some crazy ass shit, bro. What you doing here? He then says, didn't I arrest you? Oh, so y'all exchange numbers and lock up or whatever. Arcade at this point is uncomfortable. He wants to leave. Now he like, I'm ready to go. So he then says, okay, you know what? I'm going to go. I was dropping some stuff out here. No, while you're on the bed, why is there a towel on the bed? I'm looking like, no, we all know what a towel is for. Why is the bed? That's not a stalker risk question, but you know that they didn't have sex. You just saw him come in the room. He ain't that quick. He then tells Jeffrey, I arrested him for stealing stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was robbing people. He was acting gay and robbing men. Get out of here. And if I'm going to take that champagne, and if I test it, I better not find, that you're trying to like drug him or whatever. I'm like, Justin. And Justin gonna be fired because Justin is really ever on his job in real life. He gonna get fired. Okay, he gonna get fired, not a pension. He's gonna be poor, and he gonna be like homeless or whatever. But it doesn't really matter. Arcade leaves. Jeffrey says, "What will it take for you to leave me alone?" He was like, "Your death." First of all, I thought when he said that Jeffrey was going to just snap and like snap his neck, because he like, Jeffrey told you, he said to him then, I told you don't say stuff like that again. He says, I meant till death do us part. Bitch, we not married, is what I would have said. Jeffrey just says, oh, and just kind of walks away and slams the bathroom door. And then Justin's just like in the front room. Like, I'm like, Justin, Jeffrey, just kill him. Just kill him dead. Just kill him real quick. Push him out the goddamn window. And then to say he didn't say he jumped after he found out his lover jumped. Yep, that can do it. And I mean, just kill him and have your daddy hide the body. I mean, I'm pretty sure David has hid a few bodies in his life, and I mean, he'll help you. So we see Scrub Ass Benny. Scrub Ass Benny is, getting home with Hannah, whatever, and he won't tell Hannah what him and Jim was talking about. He would not say it at all. But he do want to ask his mama, can I borrow your car real quick? First of all, if you can't tell me what you were talking about, no, Craig, you cannot borrow my car real quick. No, not at all. No, thank you, little scrub. But Hannah gives him her keys, and he takes the car and he leaves or whatever. He would have been walking, that was me. He would have been walking on the goddamn 2 little feet. So when she gives Benny her keys, she forgets it has the house keys on it. So now she is locked out, and then she is trying to call Benny, and he ain't answering the phone. When you give someone your car to borrow, and when you let someone borrow your car and you call them and they don't answer, bitch, oh my god, it just grinds my grits. Anyway, as she trying to call Benny to have him bring her the house keys back, Veronica pull up. Okay, now I'm like, we saw her earlier talking to someone saying, yeah, we'll be there in a minute or whatnot. Cool. So she pulls up like, I have a court order to get Melissa. Okay, and she reads the court order to Hannah as if Hannah can't read. See, that is why someone needs to pop Veronica ass. I mean, well, Dave already did. Anyway, she's learning a lesson. Anyway, Hannah could too. How has Veronica and Candace not fought yet? They should have been at a drag out fight. I mean, in real life. Anyway, Hannah then's like, whatever, you can't come in this house. And she says, I have a court order. We have to come in to see her. So Hannah rings the doorbell. Veronica said, you don't have a key to your own house, girl? Bye. I said, Lord Jesus. So Melissa comes out and she sees Veronica. And she's like, what are you doing here? And then she's like, I'm here to help you, honey. This man's going to take you to get some help. She's like, what? I don't need no help. I don't need no help from you. She's like, you tried to hurt yourself. You're going to harm yourself or my grandbaby. I just want the best. Veronica had the whole little fake ass, I care for you voice on, the whole fake ass, I want to help you, baby. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. But listen to that, bitch, not today. She was like, you don't want to help me. You want to, you want to hurt me. You want them to lock me up. You can't do it. She runs back in the house, closes the door and locks the door and goes upstairs. She went in the house. Veronica and Hannah are having a little bit of a conversation where Hannah's seeing them saying, you are the worst thing for her. You are a danger to that girl. Like, it ain't the other way around. We then see Melissa ass on the roof. I say, first of all, how did she get to the roof that fast? Okay, how does she know how to get to the goddamn roof? I don't know, but she got there real quickly. And then you hear her yell to Veronica, you made my life hell. They look up, they're like, Day, that crazy bitch up there. And Hannah like, Melissa, no, baby. And then Veronica, Melissa, no. She's like, you ruined my life. I'm sick of you, bitch. She does a belly dip. Like, she jumped out. She was like, oh, like it was a belly dive to the concrete. Look, the whole time that she was up there talking, I was saying to myself, Tom, you can't fool me. She ain't gonna jump. She's not gonna jump. Hannah gonna talk her down, and someone gonna pull up with a car, run Veronica over, and she gonna die. I was like, but I didn't think. I didn't think Veronica was gonna die for her. But I did say to myself, she not gonna jump. Only because they showed us her on the roof, and that would have been giving too much away. You can't give too much away. Okay, can't give too much away. Bitch, when she jumped, I was shocked. I said, I did not think they was gonna really have her jump. And then she like swan belly jumped to her, like, and you heard it get like, duh. I'm like, She did. You can't survive that. Like, she was up too high, and she like jumped and had some little. I was shocked, like completely shocked. So, Kathryn goes to see Wyatt. Basically, their whole conversation was kind of not crazy, but it was like, okay, it was intense, bitches. So Wyatt's like, you know what I'm saying, what are you doing here? I'm here to talk to you. So she brings up how, Benny is in jail for that murder that you did, at the bar. Oh, well, that's great. That's going to work out fine. And she like, this is nothing here. I just can't take it. She's like, no, you need to pay for what you've done. Like, we've tied a baby in you. You have to take care of this. He then tells Kathy, he's like, Mom, have a seat. Have a seat right here. I can't hurt you. I got a straight jacket on. When someone says I can't hurt you, I have a straight jacket on, it means they're going to still try to hurt you with the straight jacket still on. So I'm like, is he going to headbutt her? Is he going to sinker her? What's going to go on here? I was confused. So he looks her dead in her face. I hate you. I hate you, and I hate Dad, and I want both of you dead. I'm like, he is crazy and deranged, like completely crazy. He's like, you've been the worst parents. You've been the worst mother. You guys always kept sending us away. You never want us around. You're just the worst. She says, you know what? Okay. We did not always do things right. And I guess I was the worst mother. I was the worst mother when you came home from camp that day. And for days and days and days, you cried. I held you after that priest did things to you. I was the worst mother when I stayed up all the time to take your phone calls from college and from all the different rehabs you went to. I was the worst mother when you ran home after you hit Benny and Lizzie and you came right to me. I was the worst mother when you thought that the drug dealer was going to kill you because the drug dealer went bad. And I'm like, is she saying all this stuff so that they can know, like, is she wired? Like, what's going on? He said, I called you first all those times, Mother, because you're the biggest devil I know, and you were worse than anything else that I could go up against. I said, well, God damn it. God damn it. Wyatt? She's the worst devil? I'm like, well, she got a mean streak. She got a mean streak. But I'm like, she ain't, I'm like, okay, if you say so. Anyway, she like, well, regardless of any of that, whatever it is, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We still love you. We always thought we did what we thought was best at that point in time. And that's why I'm doing this. In walks the police. Wyatt, you're under arrest for attempted murder of, I'm like, oh. He like, Mom, what is this? Nah, don't mom her now. You just told her that she's the biggest devil. She can't say you now. She cannot, okay? Devil don't save, it only destroys, if you ask me. Anyway, so we see that little thing. David comes home. He's home now. And him and Erica's so happy. Okay, because now they can take her car out for a drive. So they go out to get in the car. He put her in the car. And then she starts it up. And the fucking car explodes. The car explodes. You see David knocked from the car, like into the grass or whatever. And I said, first of all, the explosion wasn't that big. So, the whole is going to be huge. I assumed the whole house was going to blow up. And that was going to be the gag. And it was weird because she said, I took the car out and drove it around the little circle while you were gone. And I left it. So I'm like, did she drive the car around? And then he came and did whatever. Clearly, she dead. Because there's no way that she can not be dead. Unless this is the only way she could not be dead. If when the car blew up, her seat malfunctioned and she flew backwards into the back seat. And the explosion was only under the hood. But the impact knocked David back the same way it knocked her back. Otherwise, that means they killed Oscar. They killed Oscar, Erica, and Melissa in one episode. That's a lot, bitch. And that's how it went off. So I'm like, okay, it was a lot going on. A lot going on. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay's Corner. Peace.